Match Day on KFJB-TV is presented by Wells Fargo Advisors of Marshalltown, helping you develop strategies for pursuing your financial goals. McGregor's Furniture and Mattress, quality furniture for every room in your home. Scouting America, Adventure On. The Marshalltown School District, embrace the lead. Scooters of Marshalltown, amazing people, amazing drinks, amazingly fast. Sandvik Enterprises in Marshalltown, let them deliver for you. Your Marshalltown Hy-Vee, let's get shopping your way. And State Farm, Tyler Pashong Agency, mtownproud.com.
Dropped in the end zone. It's Niehaus. Feldman, that one will get in. That's a good point right there. A shot coming here. That's a goal. Lifted to left center field. Gets off the warning track into the wall. Transition three. Boom. Knocks that one down. And it's a goal. What a beautiful play. Dutton, look what I found over the first. It's a 3-on-1 all the way. Yes. There he goes.
Your home for the Bobcats. KFJB-TV.
Welcome to H.A. Lynn Stadium in Newton as the Newton Cardinals host your Marshalltown Bobcats. The Bobcats ready to go here tonight as they square off against their rival. It will be a beautiful night for soccer as match day starts right here on KFJB-TV. A shot coming here. That's a goal. And Zambrano fired up. Well, the Marshalltown Bobcats off of a 6-11 season a year ago. They went 2-3 in the Iowa Alliance. They have their top scorer from a year ago, Aaron Zambrano, back. And this is a team that looks to be in good form to kick off the season as they against the Newton Cardinals. The Cardinals without a lot of their senior production from a year ago. We'll talk to Scott Johannes about that and get a preview of our matchup tonight. It is match day, the first of the season as the Marshalltown boys soccer team kicks off the season right here on KFJB-TV.
McGregor's Furniture and Mattress is your local furniture store in Marshalltown, and they are proud to support Marshalltown Bobcat Athletics. If you need a new recliner to relax in, or perhaps a new dining set for the whole family, shop McGregor's. They also have a good selection of luxurious sectional sofas. Score the mattress of your dreams with an assist from the McGregor's friendly and knowledgeable staff. You'll be the household MVP when you bring home the winning selection from McGregor's Furniture and Mattress downtown Marshalltown. Open 7 days a week.
You're an empty nester closing in on that retirement property. Chances are your plans didn't include mom moving in, but life happens and you do the right thing. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When retirement means caring for yourself and a loved one, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together, we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East South Ridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
It is match day on KFJB-TV. Now joined by head coach Scott Johannes for the boys soccer squad on the road tonight, facing off against the Newton Cardinals. A game you lost last year, but boy, I tell you what, you bring back a lot of your production from a year ago. What are you really hoping to see out of your team in this first one out of the gate?
We'd like to see some good team chemistry. The guys playing together, just passing the ball, seeing each other, and just starting to really communicate. Get the season off to a good start.
What makes Aaron Zambrano, your leading scorer a year ago, so special? I mean, he's not in that striker spot because he's so good at controlling the middle of the field at that midfielder spot.
I think it's that vision of just seeing the whole field, finding those guys. And you're going to see a familiar face to him. His little brother's playing with him tonight, so it'll be fun to watch that brother chemistry happening. So,
talk about your formation here tonight. You're going three strikers up front. Do you feel really strong on the attacking end?
We do. We got guys that have played a lot. We also have a freshman on the outside, and we'll see what he brings. He's got a good left foot. So that should be fun to see how that mixes in.
I've seen Gavin Mishek's golf game, but I haven't seen his soccer game yet. So
Yeah.
you like what you see out of the freshman? That's a big spot for him.
Yes. I don't know if you think about in our lineup in past, you talked about Aaron. He came up as a freshman, but he didn't start for the first couple. So to start him tonight, we'll see. We'll see how that goes.
Early season, how do you really get a good feel of your team?
Oh, we like what we see. These guys have already demonstrated in practice some good team chemistry, and so we're hoping that we can avoid the early game jitters, first night, and just really come in, and we're hoping to be starting about a second or third game flow, right off from the bat.
Yeah.
So.
51 of the 53 goals that Newton scored a year ago were by seniors who are no longer on this team. What do you make of this Cardinal squad?
It is definitely a rebuilding squad. I was talking with their coach a little bit ago, in which we knew they had their squad last year. They had several of those guys had been starting for 4 years, so it is a rebuilding. And they got a mixed age. They got a few seniors, they got a couple of juniors, and they go down. And they started a couple of freshmen, so it'll be they've got some chemistry to work out. So we're hoping we can capitalize on that.
Yeah, that is for sure. How do you capitalize and put some in the back of the net here tonight against a team like that who might be, hanging out a little bit heavier on the defensive end than you might see in other games?
Well, we're hoping that our speed, we got some pretty good speed up top. So we're hoping we just get around them and just put it in and just be on target and show what we can do.
It's good to have soccer back on the schedule.
It is, because I think, one either people love soccer or they just know that warmer weather's coming.
Both are good.
Yes, absolutely. So,
all right, good luck tonight, Scott.
All right, thank you.
All right, that is Scott Johannes, the head man for the Marshalltown Bobcat soccer program, and his match day here on KFJB-TV. We'll check out the starting 11 for both squads when we come back right here on KFJB-TV.
Some say life is like a road trip. Is it a coincidence Scooter's Coffee is a drive-thru? We don't think so. Whether you need a coffee while you enjoy the view, to just get you through the long stretch, or to refuel between stops, Scooter's Coffee is there, brewing up delicious coffee, espresso blenders, smoothies, iced drinks, and more, with the convenience of a drive-thru so you can stay on the road and enjoy the ride. So go ahead, scoot on around. Amazing people, amazing drinks, amazingly fast. Scooters in Marshalltown.
From preschool to graduation day, Marshalltown Community School District prepares students for success in a global world. Embrace the lead with curriculum that prepares students for tomorrow's challenges, giving your child unmatched college and career advantages. Embrace the lead by developing talents beyond the classroom through extracurricular opportunities and by focusing on student well-being and whole child development. Create a global learning community right here in Marshalltown. Learn more at marshalltown.k12.ia.us.
Our first match day of the season. It is the Bobcats and the Cardinals on KFJB TV. Thanks to having you. Thanks for you being along with us tonight on KFJB TV. Let's get a look at tonight's starting lineups, all brought to you by Sandvik Enterprises in Marshalltown. Let them deliver for you while we deliver you the starting lineups. First off, for the Newton Cardinals, behind Zach Jensen. His team went 12-6 a year ago and 2-3 in the Little Hawkeye as they play in Class 3A. They lost to open their season at Norwalk on Tuesday, 6-0. Take a look at the lineup there. At forward, Connor Vest, Troy Ramsey are up top, leading the way. Connor Vest and did not have a goal a year ago. Christian Bucilli, he did have one goal a year ago, but not in that starting lineup. The other goal from number 13, Troy Ramsey, we talked about in that forward spot. Midfielders, Kennedy, Lentz, Mattis, as well as Wickett. On the defensive end, Montgomery, Bozarth, Robson, and Kennedy. And it will be Javen Dolan, who the other night was in goal 80 minutes, allowed 6 goals, had 16 saves. That's the lineup for the Newton Cardinals tonight. Meanwhile, for your Marshalltown Bobcats, behind head coach Scott Johannes, 6-11 a year ago out of the Iowa Alliance Conference North. They are in 4A. Lineup goes like this. The freshman Mishek is up front. Andres Zambrano, Rafa Ortiz, At the striker position, Zambrano, Bell, Segovia. There in the midfield for the Marshalltown Bobcats. Ordaz, Moraz, Bell on the defensive line, along with Ari Herrera and Jonathan Nunez, will be in goal. We'll step aside for the national anthem. Kickoff is next between the Cards and the Cats.
.62, Coach. 62. First down. We're doing this so that the kids can continue to play. Like we used to enjoy playing when I was in high school. I understand how fun it was, and I want that same fun to be had by the kids now. So that's why we need more officials to keep these games going on.
National anthem just wrapping up here at H.A. Lynn Stadium as the Newton Cardinals host your Marshalltown Bobcats. As you see the Bobcats in their all white tops and bottoms and red numbers. Meanwhile, for the Newton Cardinals, black and gray uniform with white numbers tonight. The pregame huddle as the Marshalltown Bobcats kicking off the season here tonight on the road as they take on the Newton Cardinals. As both these teams have met quite a bunch since the 2011 season. Marshalltown leads the season series, the all-time series, 9-4 since 2011. Last victory against Newton was back in the 2022 season. They won 4 in a row. Before that, Newton won this matchup a year ago, 5-2. 4 out of those 5 goals came from seniors, no longer on this roster this year. Bobcats are good to go at midfield. Andre Zambrano will do the duties. As the ball rests right there on the Cardinal. The officials signal we are good to go. And back to Aaron Zambrano. He'll control the middle tonight for the Marshalltown Bobcats. Segovia back to the back line. Chip back towards Segovia. Carter Bell, he is up in midfield, but does play a lot of the defense as he did a year ago. Bell intercepts. Zambrano to the far side wing. Bobcats look to get it into the attacking half, and they will. Onside is Mishek, and no, the flag has been risen on the far side. It is an offside, and the Newton Cardinals will have a free kick. Cardinals quickly taking that free kick. Probably a little bit of a feeling out process here early on. Now they will have the free kick. I thought the last one was a quick play, but they will set up. Segovia header. Mishek tries to tip it out of there. Zambrano comes away. Plays it up to his younger brother. And just out of reach for Andres Zambrano. Newton pushes this one into the attacking half. And before they can track that one down, a deflection right into the face of Troy Ramsey. Out on the end line, and it will be a goal kick. Carter Bell, and that one deflected out. A little bit of confusion on whose throw-in it is, but it will be awarded to Newton. Ronaldo Ordaz on the coaching staff this year. The brother of Aaron Ordaz Zambrano and Andres Ordaz Zambrano on the coaching staff. He played collegiate soccer at Simpson. And here is Zambrano. Feeds one through a lane. Could it be? That's a good stop by the keeper as Rafa Ortiz with a run out right there. And a good find from Zambrano. Dolan with the cover up. A substitution being waved on here. An injury. Troy Ramsey was the one who took the ball right square to the face, and I believe he has a bloody nose. He's getting checked out by the trainers. And so a substitution here is Talon Curry, the senior midfielder, will come in to replace Troy Ramsey, starting in midfield today. Sun just about ready to set out another 13 minutes off to our west, but a beautiful night. Wind finally tapering down a little bit in comparison to yesterday. Those 40-mile-an-hour winds. Ball ahead for Bell, but out of his area of coverage. Segovia. Good back and forth there, but the Bobcats just couldn't quite time it up. And a ball to nowhere as it will be tracked down by Ari Herrera. New keeper in goal this year as David Gomez spent a lot of time there last season for the Bobcats. He has since graduated. And a couple of new goalkeepers into the mix this year. Giles Smith, he played in the JV game tonight. He is the backup to Jonathan Nunez, who wears 171, oddly enough, as he makes a clean save right there. Unfortunately, we can only fit two numbers into our starting lineup. We couldn't get the full 171 in there. A misplay by the Bobcats, but Bell's able to gather it back in, up to Segovia. Ortiz plays it back. Back to Segovia. And the long white sleeves here tonight. It is a little chilly. Ari Herrera also rocking the sleeves. Ball ahead, but too strong as the intended target and his teammate Andres Zambrano. Bell steals the throw in. Now he heads it to Segovia. Gets it to Carter Bell. Bell, a touch off the mark. Zambrano. Aggressive play. Back to Herrera. Bell not looking. Bell will kick it off of the Newton Cardinals on the far side. Off of Parker Kennedy, a throw-in. Bell will take this throw-in as he looks ahead. No one in the vicinity is. An errant kick by Newton. They'll let it go out on the end line, and it's a goal kick to come. .51 degrees at kickoff tonight. Still not quite, what you would hope, but this is definitely moving in the right direction for soccer weather. A corner kick was actually awarded, so Segovia takes that. Into the box it goes. Deflected out. Segovia, he'll take another shot to play it into the box. It's headed out by Newton. Segovia hustling there, trying to win the ball back, but can't. Newton will get it up towards midfield, misplayed, and out on the far sideline, a throw-in for Aiden Bell. Jesus Ordaz. Over to Ari Herrera near side.
Edgar Mraz plays it over to Bell, loses it. And tries to win back possession, but that should be a throw-in for the Cardinals, and it will be. Throw-in deflected. A high kick. And the Bobcats come away with possession. Mishek plays it back to the Ari Herrera. A freshman coming on the near side. Back middle. Zambrano over to Segovia. Segovia, that should be a penalty, and a free kick will come. Taking the free kick will be Jesus Ordaz, the junior defender. He'll sell one in. It's headed and just wide of the goal. We are 10 minutes into our match tonight on our first match day of the season. As the Bobcats kicking off the season on the road. Zambrano just outside the box. And Aaron Zambrano try to play it back. A shot coming there, and it's wide. No threat for Doland. And that one was deflected, so it will be a corner kick. Fabian Segovia will take it. Segovia placing the ball just right. And he'll trade as actually Zambrano will come take that corner. A high kick. Out near the penalty arc. Carter Bell. Played into the corner, strong. Looking for Rafa Ortiz. Ski mask sighting here. Aiden Robson. Wearing that ski mask for the new Cardinals. Bobcats challenge on the throw-in. Deflected away as Segovia comes up with it. And a throw-in to come for the Bobcats. Bell ahead for Zambrano. Maybe a little bit too much of an aggressive look right there on the throw-in, as it is a goal kick and a substitution to come as Troy Ramsey and his bloody nose checked out, and he is ready to return to the match as Talon Curry replaced him. He will check out. Here we go. The Bobcats led in goals by Aaron Zambrano. 15 goals, 25 shots on goal, with 4 or 5 from PK. And he had 4 assists a year ago. Rafa Ortiz really started to play real well last year in his junior campaign towards the end, as he picked up a couple of goals. Jonathan Nunez putting that one back towards midfield. Zambrano lost it, but Ari Herrera now over midfield wins it back for the Bobcats. Trying to play it to Mishek. And Zambrano. Still a little bit of feeling out things right now. Zambrano will go back to his keeper in Nunez. Mishek had his hand up. He was looking for it, but slipped a little bit, so he had to wait.
Zambrano dumps it in. Ortiz on the edge of the box. A nifty play. Saves it from going out on the end line, back towards the penalty arc. Segovia tracks it down but gets beat out. Look at Aiden Bell all over the place tonight. Putting in the miles in early here. Oh, Ari Herrera. A nice steal. And Herrera chips one in. Ortiz hits the deck, and it's a clean save for Doland. Thought there might have been something in the works right there for the Bobcats, but things really tightened up getting near that end line. Looking for a good find there. And kicked out into the Newton Cardinal side. It will be a throw-in for the Bobcats. Ari Herrera will take it quickly to Zambrano. Back to Zambrano. Go back and forth. Zambrano plays it in the box. Deflected near the penalty arc. And a strike by Segovia. Cover up by Doland. A good line drive shot. The keeper was coming out to try to take down that angle. And the deflection will be a throw-in. Herrera will take. Ball almost slipping through there for Mishek. A throw-in awarded. Mishek will take the throw-in for the Bobcats. Finds Zambrano. Now Aaron Zambrano. He tried to clear it, but could not. As Mishek comes away with it. Segovia back to Bell. Bell to the far side to the other Bell, and Aiden Bell. This one will be sailed out of play. Another throw-in for the Bobcats. And an injury timeout. Kent Montgomery, the sophomore defender, will check out. He might be dealing with some sort of cramp early on here. Another ball sailed out of play. Another throw-in for the Marshalltown Bobcats. Carter Bell, good header to Zambrano. Zambrano pushed off the ball. And a free kick awarded for the red and blue. Segovia will take it. Segovia measuring up the attack. Good ball, and it's strong. And that one will sail out for a goal kick. Looked good, but it kind of held up there in the wind a little bit and sailed well over the Bobcats. Line drive sails out of play on the far side. A throw-in for Aiden Bell.
Get up with the line.
Well, the Bobcats have spent plenty of time on this attacking half. And they've only had about one real legitimate shot early on. Aiden Bell lets it go out, and the throw in to come. Oh, right to the Newton Cardinals. Nunez works it to the near side to Ordaz. Herrera back to Aaron Zambrano.
I can walk with you, but I'm stopping outside.
Just visitors' locker room is right there. Just go in where no one can see you.
Back and forth with Ari Herrera here, and now pushed off the ball, and Newton will sail it again out of bounds on the near side. And a couple of substitutions for the Marshalltown Bobcats. Into the match, Giovanni Mendoza. And also checking into the match, Joel Ortiz. Scored 2 goals a year ago. Kevin Mishek will check out, as well as Aiden Bell. Looks like we had another player. Johan Gomez is out into the match, as Andres Zambrano checked out as well. This one might have a chance. Ortiz across the box. Finds a shot taken, but off the mark by Rafa Ortiz, as Joel Ortiz was charging down the far side and played one back towards the mid. And just off the mark there for Rafa Ortiz. Rafa Ortiz gets it back to Aaron Zambrano. Bell will take a shot, but that one is through the crossbars and well over. We're halfway through our first half tonight, and still scoreless between the Bobcats and the Cardinals. Gomez finds Carter Bell. Zambrano a chip shot, trying to find Rafa Ortiz. Segovia wins the ball back. Zambrano caught up. Ball deflected. Rafa Ortiz comes up with it, waiting for a window. Finds Segovia, and he sails it too strong. Set up by Giovanni Mendoza. He was the man to touch it in the box, and then at the penalty arc, Segovia took the shot. Segovia looking for Joel Ortiz. Deflected out by Dolan as he rolls it on the far side out. Parker Kennedy ahead, but deflected away back to Marshalltown. I feel like the Bobcats just need one to get things going here tonight. That first goal just eluding them. Johan Gomez will take the throw in. Herrera finds Segovia. Ordaz over to Herrera, now to Segovia again. And Rafa Ortiz trying to slip one through. As Giovanni Mendoza, the intended target, deflected. A throw in for the Bobcats. Giovanni Mendoza. Slow roller to Dolan. He'll cover it up.
This play by Newton, a throw in. Segovia will take it. Throws one into the box. Intended for Bell, but Dolan works to the top of the box to cleanly save that one. Good challenge on the far side defensively by Johan Gomez. A throw-in awarded. Some rare action for Nunez. Pressure on him. Gets it to Johan Gomez. Joel Ortiz on the far side wing. Aaron Zambrano takes a shot. It's deflected to Bell. Joel Ortiz leaving it off. Johan Gomez. And misplayed. Newton will win possession. Ooh, good slide tackle right there by Johan Gomez, who knows a little something about tackling on the other football field. Way ahead for Ortiz. A good touch off the foot. He's onside. Into the box he goes. He hits the turf. Still on the ground, but Newton will come away with it. No penalty. Nunez way out of the box, misplayed into the Bobcat bench, a throw-in. Head coach Scott Johannes questioning the no call there. As we take a look at the replay, what an exceptional touch off the foot. And Rafa Ortiz did have his hands kind of around him a little bit, but not overly egregious. Misplayed by Newton, a quick throw-in to take. Zambrano ahead, finding Joel Ortiz. Good touch to stop. Now plays it over to Rafa Ortiz. And offside. Well, that is the Bobcats' luck here tonight. Just the timeliness and execution just a little bit slow on their first match of the season. But they have controlled possession here tonight on the road. Especially as players wear down in the second half, things could really open up potentially. Newton with a good counter. Nunez is out. Sails this one towards midfield. And I believe that's off the head of Newton. It should be Bobcat possession. It'll be a quick throw-in. Segovia to Zambrano. Zambrano taking a long-range shot. Deflected, though, as Gomez comes away with it. Over to Segovia. Trying to get it over on the wing to Joel Ortiz. His touch is off the mark, but Gomez comes away with it again. Substitutions. Gavin Mishek is back into the match. Fabian Segovia is going to check out for the Bobcats, as well as Giovanni Mendoza. Well, 15 on the official roster was not listed as anybody, but a goal as they charge in from the wing.
The Bobcats on the board, and it is Joel Ortiz. 2 goals a year ago, and he picks up his first of the season on the road as the Bobcats just continuing to put the pressure on tonight in this first half. And finally, Joel Ortiz did not start the night, but comes in and picks up the goal, and it's a 1-0 lead for the Bobcats. From the corner of the box, just a great take, and he got the angle on the keeper in Dolan. So the 28th minute with that goal by Joel Ortiz. Bobcats trying to work it back into the attacking half again. Towards the back line. Ari Herrera saves it. Kind of a windmill kick right there to save it from going out of play. And Newton Cardinals are offside.
Except I have all these coaches in my way.
Carter Bell, a misplay.
I think this ball boy gets
and the Bobcats will work it up towards midfield, getting it out of the attacking zone for the Newton Cardinals.
I was asked to back up, so he had to underwrite.
Zambrano back into the match. Trying to find a lane, and Zambrano couldn't find the avenue to Joel Ortiz. Yohan Gomez up to Zambrano. Gomez into the box. It's deflected. A one-touch just out of the length of the left foot for Gavin Mishek, as that was a great find. But the Bobcats just off the mark there, and a little bit of a lucky break for the keeper in Dolan. Cardinals finally taking the throw on the far side. And the throw-in will be awarded back to Newton as Landon Bozarth, captain on this Cardinals squad, will take the throw-in. Yohan Gomez, that slide tackle, deflecting it away. Here's the counter. Aaron Zambrano looking for someone. Finds Zambrano. Now he'll push it ahead. Push off the ball as he's bumped. Hits the turf and a play on. This play by Carter Bell. Bobcats will track it down. Edgar Moraz. Playing that one back to Nunez. Good scrum back and forth, and finally won by Yohan Gomez. Dumps it ahead. Joel Ortiz is tracking, and he cannot get there in time. But it will be a throw-in, and he'll take it quickly. Little chip shot, header, strong over the goal. A good opportunity. Andre Zambrano trying for goal, but just a little too strong on the header. And we'll stay in. Locked at 1-0. Dolan taking the goal kick. Bobcats play the deflection. Ordaz brings it across midfield. Up to Zambrano. And he'll hit the turf. And that one out of play. It is a throw-in for the Bobcats. The free kick deflected out of the box. Newton tries to counter. Waiting on side was Roush. He was the intended target, but deflected. Nunez, the keeper, heads it out. Some trouble here for the Bobcats. Newton keeps it into the zone, and finally, enough. Jesus Ordaz finally clearing that one. Yeah, I believe Jet Jansen. I was wondering where Jet Jansen was here this evening. I think he's wearing 15. I do not see a number 4. That's what he's listed at here tonight. So I believe Jet Jansen wearing 15 for the Bobcats out there. Early season always figuring out exactly who's who. We do have an injury as the Newton Cardinals with the trainer out there. We do have a stoppage in play, and with that we will step aside for a brief moment. It is 1-0 Bobcats just before halftime on KFJB-TV. Sandvik drills one to right field. Backing up as a right fielder over her head. Griesel's going to come home, and that will get the Bobcats on the board again.
You're home for the Bobcats. KFJB-TV. Streaming all year on YouTube.
Welcome back to H.A. Lynn Stadium in Newton. I'm Brandon Lewis. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. David Braga, our producer. Keith Stewart, Joe Cornwell on camera. Newton was offside, so the Bobcats had a free kick after that injury timeout, so you've not missed anything here as Aaron Zambrano over to the far side. Edgar Moraz up to Johan Gomez. 3 minutes remaining in this first half of action. Water Bell. Ishak had it for a moment. Taken away as a pass deflected by the Newton Cardinals. Newton sails it back into the attacking half, but it's out and a throw-in to come for the Bobcats. See if the Bobcats can put on a late push here in these final minutes. A throw-in awarded for the Cardinals. Throwing into the box. Jake Jansen tries to head it out, and it's again out on the far sideline. A throw-in. Mishek, a little 1-on-3. Why not? But tracked down, and Newton will find a man there just over midfield. Ramsey with a touch as it's lost, and Joel Ortiz comes up with it. Down to Dolan as the keeper out about 20 yards from the box. We'll sail it up towards midfield. Ari Herrera with a touch. Kadrick Kramer tracking it down, plays it out on the near side, and it will be a quick throw-in for the Newton Cardinals. Just under 90 seconds remaining in this first half. Kramer, a missed touch. A bit of a miss right there by the Bobcats defenders. Maybe some miscommunication. But catch a lucky break as no threat by Newton. That one sailed into the stands. Carter Bell having a go of that one. Throw it high. Nunez is out for the save. Nunez up to midfield. A little bit short of Zambrano, the intended target. Newton will charge, and that one out, and a throw-in for the Bobcats. Nunez, a clean save as a shot taken by Troy Ramsey, a pass, a crosser, but Nunez came out to ensure that there would be no last-second goal by the Newton Cardinals. Joel Ortiz in the 28th minute for the Marshalltown Bobcats, have them leading at the break on match day on KFJB-TV.
McGregor's Furniture and Mattress is your local furniture store in Marshalltown, and they are proud to support Marshalltown Bobcat Athletics. If you need a new recliner to relax in, or perhaps a new dining set for the whole family, shop McGregor's. They also have a good selection of luxurious sectional sofas. Score the mattress of your dreams with an assist from the McGregor's friendly and knowledgeable staff. You'll be the household MVP when you bring home the winning selection from McGregor's Furniture and Mattress, downtown Marshalltown. Open 7 days a week.
You planned and saved for your child to go to college, but medical school after graduation was a surprise. A happy, expensive surprise. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When opportunities surprise you, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East South Ridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
Some say life is like a road trip. Is it a coincidence Scooter's Coffee is a drive-thru? We don't think so. Whether you need a coffee while you enjoy the view, to just get you through the long stretch, or to refuel between stops, Scooter's Coffee is there, brewing up delicious coffee, espresso blenders, smoothies, iced drinks, and more, with the convenience of a drive-thru so you can stay on the road and enjoy the ride. So go ahead, scoot on around. Amazing people, amazing drinks, amazingly fast. Scooters in Marshalltown.
The Halftime Report, presented by Scouting America. Adventure on.
At the break, it is a 1-0 lead for the Marshalltown Bobcats. In the 28th minute, Joel Ortiz put the Bobcats in goal for the first time this season. As we take a look at the replay, and from the edge of the box, striking a little top shelf right there by Joel Ortiz. And a good strike right there, as he had 2 goals a year ago, and he picks up his first in match tonight. I'm Brandon Lewis, our crew out here bearing the conditions. We'll take it. Warmer than what it has been, and not quite as windy as well, but Keith Stewart as well as Joe Cornwell on our camera crew, and our producer David Braga here tonight on the road in Newton. Well, the Marshalltown Bobcat girls got a victory on Tuesday night against the Newton Cardinals, 2-0, the final in that one. It was great to see a freshman getting a goal for the girls in the first half, and then Bobcats getting another one in the second half there on Tuesday night. Our next broadcast of girls soccer and our first of the season will come on Tuesday night as they host the Roosevelt Rough Riders. Looking forward to that one. We are at the break. It is Marshalltown 1-0 leading the Newton Cardinals right here on your home for the Cats, KFJB-TV.
When my kids come home from camp, they're so excited. They go on and on about all the activities they got to do.
My son loves to go fishing,
Cooking, photography, kayaking,
zip line, archery,
robotics, camping, oceanography,
swimming,
and radio.
He's got so many fun stories that he would share that we just wouldn't have otherwise.
Being involved in scouting, my boys have made lifelong friendships.
I would recommend putting your kids in scouting. It's a great way for them to learn skills while having fun.
From preschool to graduation day, Marshalltown Community School District prepares students for success in a global world. Embrace the lead with curriculum that prepares students for tomorrow's child, unmatched college and career advantages. Embrace the lead by developing talents beyond the classroom through extracurricular opportunities and by focusing on student well-being and whole child development. Create a global learning community right here in Marshalltown. Learn more at marshalltown.k12.ia.us.
The Halftime Report, presented by Scouting America. Adventure on.
You're doing good. Staying warm down here?
Oh, no. Brandon's talking about how nice it is in the booth.
When we were here for football, there were so many bugs down here. Oh, that's right. It was just nasty. At least the bugs are gone. Yeah, exactly.
At Tyler Pishong State Farm, we are M-Town proud.
For us, M-Town Proud is about having absolute pride in the place that we live and work. The people in this community represent everything that I believe in and everything I want to instill in my children.
Hardworking,
diverse, genuine,
kind, and passionate.
A blue-collar town that has shown countless times we can depend on each other.
We'd love to talk to you about what makes you
M-Town proud.
Well, an entertaining first half on a beautiful night at H.A. Lynn Stadium in Newton. As we get ready for the second half, Bobcats leading 1-0 as we are underway in the second half. A Joel Ortiz 28th minute goal, the difference in our match here tonight. And the Bobcats will quickly work into the attacking half. It's deflected, a throw-in to come for the red and blue. Aiden Bell is up ahead helping out in the attacking half. As you take a close look at him, he will watch as Carter Bell will throw it in. It's deflected and a corner kick to come for the Bobcats. And it looks to be Carter Bell taking the corner kick. Bell takes the kick, a low-line drive towards the penalty arc. It is still playable for the Bobcats, but a solid look at a goal right there. Throw in to Segovia as he will play it back towards the defending line as Jesus Ordaz being marked by Connor Vest tightly. And a throw-in awarded for the Cardinals. And they'll quickly sprint ahead into the attacking area as not too many opportunities in that first half. Really fairly
easy. I guess that you can't say anything's easy, but a fairly easy first half for a clean sheet for Jonathan Nunez in goal. He didn't have too many close calls. Although right there, almost a little bit of a close call as Edgar Moraz played it sideways, and it's going to be a corner kick after all. It just snuck out, so a corner kick awarded for the Newton Cardinals. This will be their first corner of the night. Austin Kennedy, the captain, will take the corner. And a scud. Almost a close call, but the Bobcats played out of the box and look to counter here. As Nunez with the clean stop and boots this one well over midfield. Aiden Bell, a one-touch pass. Off the mark, but the Bobcats come back with it. Play back to Nunez. Sneaks it through to Carter Bell. Isaac Chavarria getting a go here in the second half at midfield for the Bobcats. And Zambrano. Joel Ortiz. Up ahead to Zambrano. He's onside. Takes a shot just off the right side of the goal right there, just off the mark. That had some power behind it, but couldn't quite sneak it in the near side past the keeper. And it remains 1-0. Segovia sneaks one. Ortiz! Oh, just off the mark again to the right. Joel Ortiz trying for his second goal tonight. Things definitely opening up here for the Bobcats as they are staying aggressive. Looking to add on to their 1-0 lead here in the second half. Nothing quite comfortable yet. Throw into Segovia. Herrera looking to go back to midfield to Carter Bell. It's picked off. Nunez sprinting out to the far side of the box. And he will cover it up and throws it upfield to Segovia. And the passing lane cut off. They were looking for Zambrano. Out of play on the Bobcats. A throw in for the Cardinals. Parker Kennedy will take the throw in, and it is stolen away right away by Joel Ortiz. Chavarria off the mark. Looking for Rafa Ortiz. Off of Ari Herrera, a throw in. And headed out on the end line, a corner to come. It's clearing that one defensively. And the Bobcat defense will get set up for the corner. Another low line drive deflected, and a goal kick to come. So Austin Kennedy, another low line drive, corner kick. Trying to get some sort of deflection for that goal, but Bobcats have defended it well. Ball deflected. Bobcats trying to track it down. Rafa Ortiz, it's deflected to Aaron Zambrano. Zambrano across her, And that one too high, hits the field goal post and above the crossbar. And a goal kick to come for the Newton Cardinals. Bobcats steal it away, and Zambrano a chip, or excuse me, that is Ortiz, Rafa Ortiz, a misplayed, sailed that one into the night sky. And a goal kick to come. Throw in for Ari Herrera. Gets it back to Aaron Zambrano. Back to Herrera. Chip shot up to Joel Ortiz off the front of his foot. Carter Bell trying to play it there. Rafa Ortiz had it knocked away, and Carter Bell comes up with it. Back to Joel Ortiz. Ortiz tried to find Rafa Ortiz, but just too flat on the pass. But the Bobcats come back with it, and Aiden Bell ahead off the mark. Head coach Zach Jensen pleading his case, upset, saying no push from behind. And now a warning from the head official. Good one touch there by Joel Ortiz to Bell, but
no call.
Couldn't quite get it all together there, and a throw-in to come. Aiden Bell into Zambrano. Settles it down. Newton with good defense right there, but a good tackle from behind is Chavarria. Got it back now. He has it at the top of the penalty arc. And just off the mark, that pass back from Joel Ortiz. Newton will clear it. And it will be a corner kick to come for the Bobcats as Aaron Zambrano will take it. Isaac Chavarria, the senior, in the box. He hits the turf. And the ball sails to the other side. Joel Ortiz comes up with it, plays it ahead to Rafa Ortiz. Joel Ortiz really on his mark here tonight. He's intercepting passes here and there. Carter Bell, a misplay. But the Cats will keep it as Edgar Moraz over to Aiden Bell. Give and go. And Aiden Bell not able to get back for another touch. Newton will play this one way ahead. Nunez is out of the box. Over to Ari Herrera. Daz up to Bell, and that pass just off the mark from Bell. As Brano was the intended target, but off the mark. Nunez out to kick this one ahead. And good defense right there for the Bobcats. And Bell keeps with it. And the pass off the foot of Joel Ortiz is knocked out by the Cardinals, so Bell will take the throw in. For retreat, Ortiz tried to head that
ahead of Joel Ortiz on the throw-in, but couldn't quite connect. On the edge of the box, Joel Ortiz throws it down, gathers it back. Herrera back towards midfield. Touch strong for Segovia from Bell. Two defenders marking on him. Aiden Bell. Up ahead now, kicks this one to the far side, and it will be out of play and a throw in for the Cardinals. So a little bit of positivity on the attacking end, but the Bobcats can't quite get all of the moves to a line here as a few Bobcats warming up with that 1-0 lead. Nearly 13 minutes gone in the second half. Zambrano to Joel Ortiz. He's looking for Rafa. And that pass just not enough on it. Herrera to Segovia, now near side to Bell. Here's Bell trying to get something going. Bobcats had to wait there momentarily to make sure they were on side, and Chevarria. Segovia trying to slip one through, and Zambrano can't get there in time.
Staying warm. Staying warm.
Now they do find Zambrano on the edge of the box, looking for a crosser, deflected, a throw in. Zambrano looking to take this one, and it looks like a substitution before the throw-in. And so Armando Estrada, the junior, into the match. Back in, Andres Zambrano. Carter Bell will check out, as well as Isaac Chevarria. Two seniors out of the match for the Bobcats. Segovia. Herrera can't keep that one in play. A quick throw in, but the defense is ready for the Bobcats. As Ordaz tried to clear that one. Bobcats win possession back. Segovia gets the throw in. Edgar Moraz on Segovia. Segovia will definitely not let anyone bump him off the ball. That is for sure. Stolen away by Newton. Segovia trying to win it back, but it'll be a throw-in for the Cardinals. Nanis throws it in, and it's taken away. On the edge, up to Zambrano. He'll get to it. And take it away as he tried to settle it down. But Segovia picks it off. And looking for Joel Ortiz, just a touch strong and ahead of the man, and Dolan will kick this one away. Zambrano one touch. He'll track it down on the edge. A crosser. Headed out of the box and now sailing way away. Bell. Well off the mark. Big deflection there. Newton trying to clear it out of the attacking area. As the Bobcats have a throw-in in the attacking third. Ball into the box, but no man there for the Bobcats. Quick throw-in for Newton. Ari Herrera heads it away. A lot of contact being allowed here tonight. Ooh, Zambrano. Almost a big collision. Nunez comes out for the save. Great play by them. Zambrano was still down on the turf. He had a hard collision there with the Newton Cardinals. And hopefully Zambrano is okay as he's still down on the turf. Might have had the wind knocked out of him. And head coach Scott Johannes will come out, as well as the trainers. And now Aaron Zambrano able to get up the turf on his own. Suspecting he might have just had the wind knocked out of him. Looks like checking back into the match, it'll be Isaac Chavarria. And he will check in for Aaron Zambrano. Well, the Bobcats, nothing comfortable yet. It's still just a 1-0 lead. As we approach our 60th minute. Ooh, just off the backside of the foot of Joel Ortiz, and Bell played it, but a touch strong and a throw-in for the Cardinals. The Bobcats here in the second half, just a touch off the mark on some of those passes. Newton picked up, Zambrano comes away with it. Joel Ortiz ahead. Here goes Chavarria, chasing it down, gets it on the edge. Looking for the crosser, and sails this one way strong. Rafa Ortiz saves it from going out of play, though. Back to Segovia. Well, first game of the season, first match, and definitely not in the crispest of forms, I guess you could say, but especially when the Bobcats have been controlling the half of the pitch here tonight. Spent a lot of time in the attacking half. Free kick out of play, a throw-in for the Bobcats. But first substitutions as Johan Gomez back into the match, as well as Luis Monghay for the first time tonight. He is checking in. Ari Herrera is into the match, checking out Aiden Bell. Well, Luis Monghay, we know he can kick with the best of them, that is for sure. See if he can put a power into a shot here tonight. Johan Gomez checking in on that defensive line. Shot strong, just sailing over the hands of Javen Doland. So a corner will be awarded as Dolan did make contact there, deflecting that one away. Zambrano will take the corner kick. The sophomore. Bobcats lining up in the box. Deep in the box is Chevaria. Here comes the corner kick. Charging of the Bobcats. Ball deflected. And Bobcats can't come away with one as Johan Gomez out on the edge of the box at the top. Quick throw in as it is Bobcat possession here. Newton will kick it out on the far side, and it is a throw in again. Reed Newton Cardinals there to cover up Rafa Ortiz. There's Johan Gomez charging on the near side wing. He keeps it in play. Oh, a good find. Joel Ortiz has it. Johan Gomez can kick it with the best of them as well, too. That is for sure. It's tipped out of there by Newton, and it looked like the Bobcats had something brewing right there, but just couldn't put it all together. Ralph Ortiz. Good find. Chavaria on the edge of the box. Looking for a corner and a crosser, but I believe he might find a corner. And it is going to be a corner on the far side for the Bobcats. Fabian Segovia will take the corner. Chavaria deep in the box with the Cardinals all over him. All into the box, tipped out of there. Ralph Ortiz will track it down. And a deflection out of play into the near side stands. It will be a throw in for the Bobcats as Johan Gomez has it. Armando Estrada gets it back to Johan Gomez. Back to Johan. Estrada. Ooh, Chavaria tried to get a foot on it, but could not. Just missing on that. Tried to get that right foot extended, but missed on the touch. Play last on Segovia, so a throw in for the Cardinals. Jesus Ordaz pushes it out of play, and that'll allow the Bobcat defenders to get back in position. And good to see Aaron Zambrano ready to check back into the match. And he will replace Fabian Segovia. Under 15 minutes to go. Nunez with a clean save. Up to Joel Ortiz. To Chavaria. Settles it down. Finds Aaron Zambrano. Bobcats are attacking. Looking ahead. Finds a seam. And Chavaria. Now Zambrano. He's got Ortiz. Ortiz ahead. And just offside, they say. Joel Ortiz. He was waiting. And it looked like he was going to be onside, but just off. And so, regardless, Dolan was coming out and he made a nice save there, but Joel Ortiz with another great attack. Zambrano. Cats will keep it in their possession. Cardinals win it back for a moment, but can't keep with it as Troy Ramsey has it taken away. Yohan Gomez pushes ahead, but no one there in that passing lane. A throw to come here as Newton pokes it out of play. Throw into Estrada. And Jesus Ordaz on the defensive end, the junior. Very comfortable back there. He's looked like the strongest defender here tonight for the Bobcats. Zambrano catches a loose ball. Almost held there on his way into the box. I think that's what the coaching staff is also wondering about. It looked like Zambrano was being held back from tracking that ball down. No call from the head referee. And now a free kick is going to be awarded. So maybe that is what they saw. And so a free kick will be awarded here. And Zambrano was trying to break away. And right there, just kind of held and pushed a little bit, but a free kick awarded. And now a yellow card going to be issued on Isaac Chevarria. Something must have been said right there after that play. And of course, the Bobcat coaching staff did not appreciate the lack of a call there from the official. And now Isaac Chevarria picks up the yellow card for the Bobcats. A free kick. Chevarria checked out right away as Gavin Mishek will replace him. Aaron Zambrano to take the free kick. "27 yards out from goal. Low line drive deflected, sneaks through, goal! Aaron Zambrano, the leading goal scorer from a year ago. He had 15. And he picks up his first of the season as the Bobcats extend their lead to 0. There you see it, that defending line from Newton deflected it. And that was enough as Aaron Zambrano scores for the Bobcats. Well, a 40-minute gap in goals here tonight as this goal comes in the 68th minute. But regardless, 2-0. And a big goal right there for Aaron Zambrano on the free kick. A lot of hard work here tonight. A lot of the play here for the Bobcats has been in the attacking area. And they've had shots and chances, but nothing really paying off, and that was a good one. Definitely makes you feel like victory is definitely more in hand as we have just over 11 minutes to play. Ahead, Ortiz already with a goal tonight. Here's Joel Ortiz on the edge. Coming in, cuts down the lane, pass to the backside. A beautiful goal for the Bobcats as he sets up his brother, Rafa Ortiz. 3-0 Cats.
And now the goals are pouring in. Well, we'll take a look at the replay here in a moment, but it was a beautiful setup by Joel Ortiz, and Zambrano was the one who put it ahead, and Joel Ortiz tracks it down, and he didn't take the shot because he knew Rafa Ortiz was on the backside with a beautiful wide-open play to take the lead 3-0. That one in the 69th minute, so the Bobcats with the goals in the 28th minute, 68th, and 69th minute here tonight. Joel Ortiz, Aaron Zambrano, and Rafa Ortiz into the scoring mix. And a tie up here is a warning from the head referee. A free kick awarded for Newton. Evan Mishek was giving a talking to by the head referee. Bobcats win the possession back here with Andres Zambrano. Thought Luis Monge, number 18, was going to check into the match, but number 18 is definitely not Luis Monge. So our uniform numbers maybe a little bit jumbled up here tonight, but good ball ahead by Johan Gomez to Aaron Zambrano. Joel Ortiz finds it. Plays it back. Rafa Ortiz takes a strike. That one a good shot on goal. And Dolan with the save. Actually, that was not Rafa Ortiz. That was the other Zambrano. That was Andres Ordaz Zambrano with that shot on goal. Bobcats trying to clear it out of the zone as Edgar Moraz has deflected a goal kick to come. Good win back by Aaron Zambrano, but out on the near side will be a throw-in for the Cardinals. As settles things down there as pushes it out of play, a throw-in on the near side. Cardinals throw into the box, headed out. And up ahead, here's Rafa Ortiz. He will sprint ahead. He's got some speed to burn. Finds Joel Ortiz on the wing. Oh, and Joel Ortiz did not know there was a defender right there, right into the gut of the Newton Cardinal. Cardinals have caught a few balls here tonight. As that one, Parker Kennedy caught one right in the gut. Earlier tonight, we had a Cardinal that caught one right in the face in Troy Ramsey, who had a bloody nose. And ball, I believe that was on Johan Gomez, and so a free kick awarded for the Cardinals. A strong kick ahead. Play by Ordaz. Gomez whiffs on it. Side tackle. That one probably going to pick up a yellow card, and it will. So Johan Gomez with a yellow card. As he will be sent off right there for the break. Down to 7 minutes remaining in this one. Well, we thought Isaac Chevarria was into the match, but I believe after further evaluation, Chevarria is not. Chevarria is actually Luis Monge. That definitely looked more like him. So, Luis Monge and Johan Gomez, two football players on the other football gridiron.
picking up yellow cards here tonight. Like the physicality, that is for sure. Zambrano up to Joel Ortiz. Over to Mishek. Zambrano. Ooh, hits the turf there. Oh, that was Rafa Ortiz, excuse me. And Zambrano. Zambrano takes a shot. Oh, it's deflected by Dolan off the crossbar. And a save again for the Newton keeper. That'll be a kick for the Bobcats, but how about that shot taken by Andres Zambrano, the sophomore? Set up by Aaron Zambrano. And just outside the penalty arc. Boy, that was a great strike. And a good save by Dolan. Corner kick to come for Aaron Zambrano. Looking in the box. It's deflected, and the Cardinals deflected it back to the keeper in Javin Dolan as he covers it up. Oh, a hard contact between two Bobcats. Nunez, the keeper, came way out and collided. With number 18, which originally listed as Luis Monge, but definitely not Luis Monge. And hopefully Jonathan Nunez, the keeper, is all right, as we have just over 5 minutes remaining in our match. But a hard collision as Nunez was coming out to make that save. And Giles Smith, as you see there on KFJB-TV, the freshman goalkeeper, will be into the match as he gets a pep talk from the top man and Scott Johannes. Nunez probably just had the wind knocked out of him. He looks to be moving all right. He kind of spun around in midair after jumping to try to make that save. "75 minutes into our match tonight in Newton at H.A. Lynn Stadium. 3-0 Bobcats. Goals by Rafa Ortiz, Joel Ortiz, and Aaron Zambrano. Deflected at midfield, out of play, and a throw in for the Bobcats. Bell into the attacking half, hitting the turf. Anthony Torres. Coaching staff wanted a call there for a penalty, but none given. It's been a quiet night on penalties. Here's Zambrano being held from behind. And that is a penalty. That's going to be a penalty kick. A play on from the official, it looks like. Bobcats take a shot from the penalty arc as Andres Zambrano taking the shot there. Boy, that I am
shocked. So is the coaching staff that was not a penalty in the box. Zambrano was being held on the way in. It wasn't just jockeying for position. It was definitely a straight-up hold, and now a penalty will be issued on Newton. Well, there's Zambrano being helped from behind, and then a hit from the side by Aiden Robson. Wow. Very shocked that was not a penalty kick. Up ahead for Gavin Mishek. Wow. Mishek not happy, and he is issued a yellow card. And Mishek, the third Bobcat to pick up a yellow card tonight. Giovanni Mendoza will check back into the match.
Can you hear these kids behind me?
No yellow cards of such nature for Newton tonight, but 3 for the Marshalltown Bobcats. And that will be a penalty on Newton. A tackle from behind by Connor Vest. And now Aaron Zambrano with a yellow card. Wow. Aaron Zambrano not happy about the penalty there. And maybe some extra words as the official. Well, it's been a long winter. Why not air out the yellow card, make sure it's ready to go for the new year? And now a yellow card issued on number 13, Troy Ramsey. Well, you got to even it out a little bit. It's 4-1 right now on the yellow card issuance tonight. But it is 3-0 on the scoreboard as the Bobcats have the lead. And the officials tracking these yellow cards that have been issued in the last couple of minutes. With that, they have stopped the clock here as well, as we still have just 1:41 remaining in our match. Definitely no dinner reservations for the referees as the AR having a conversation. Zambrano ahead. Oh, that's a good touch. Armando Estrada coming way out the keeper, and Javin Doland takes out Armando Estrada. And finally, the official giving a goal kick. Javin Doland is sent off with a yellow card. And we'll wait for the new keeper to come into the match. There is not a backup keeper on the roster, but it looks to be Dayton Claybrook, the junior, is the backup keeper. As he's going to get the uniform and the gloves on. 107. We'll see if the Bobcats pick up another goal in the 79th minute. And now, after receiving a warning earlier tonight, Zach Jensen picks up a yellow card. Thank goodness he is not listening, or else I might be picking up a yellow card here tonight. I feel like our very own Keith Stewart on the sideline is the first to go here tonight, though. So Armando Estrada was fouled, and the penalty kick to come. As Armando Estrada looks for his first goal of the season, he'll go top shelf, and it's in as he buries it home. 4-0 Bobcats as they'll go to 1-0 on the season. Armando Estrada. So in the 79th minute, the Bobcats rack up a late goal. And Armando Estrada with a little jump around, and he drives it home over the keeper, the replacement keeper in Dayton Claybrook, as the junior forced into going in net after Javin Dolan was issued a yellow card on the penalty. A late header and a stop as Giles Smith replaced Jonathan Nunez a short time ago after Nunez was roughed up coming out way out from goal for a save.
Gotcha.
Well, as any good Newton Cardinal Marshalltown Bobcat matchup, it's been a little chippy here tonight. Things have gotten a little rough at times. We saw Yohan Gomez, Luis Monghay with yellow cards, and then mostly just talking on the other yellow cards that have been issued here tonight. I actually feel like we've had more yellow cards than penalties here tonight. Actual penalties on the field, and that will do it as the ball kicked into the air at the end, and the Bobcats win it 4-0, our final score. As the Bobcats will move to 1-0 on the season, Newton falls to 0-2. A loss to Norwalk on Tuesday and a loss here tonight on their home turf at H.A. Lynn Stadium. Teams will meet at midfield for the handshake. As the red and blue reverse a year ago what happened at home at Leonard Cole Field in a 5-2 loss. They shut out the Newton Cardinals tonight for the 4-0 victory. And this one will be a good feeling for head coach Scott Johannes and his Marshalltown Bobcats. And hopefully keeper Jonathan Nunez, who finishes with a clean sheet here tonight in his minutes out there, is okay. But we are going to run over our goals here tonight as the Bobcats win it 4-0, the final score. Bobcats pouring it on late here tonight. But it all got going with Joel Ortiz in the first half. In the 28th minute, Joel Ortiz with an exceptional strike. As on the edge of the box, he takes a long strike and goes top shelf over Dolan, giving the Bobcats a 1-0 lead. But then it was 20 minutes later in our match, the Bobcats found their next goal, and Aaron Zambrano on a free kick. He gets the tip off the line, the defending line for the Newton Cardinals, and gets out one in for a goal to go up 2-0. Just 1 minute later, the Bobcats would strike right back with Ralph Ortiz on a beautiful pass from his brother in Joel Ortiz. He found him backside, unguarded, and buries it home for the 3-0 lead. And then Armando Estrada fouled in a penalty in the 79th minute. He had the PK after Javin Dolan, a yellow card. He had to head off, and he goes high up against the keeper in Dayton Claybrook and finishes it off for a 4-0 victory here tonight. As again, the Bobcats move to 1-0 on the season. Our next Bobcats soccer broadcast is coming up on Tuesday night. We hope to have you along for that one. as Marshalltown girls soccer will be in action. They won Tuesday against the Newton Cardinals, 2-0. We'll see if they can continue their good start as they host the Roosevelt Rough Riders. Pre-game coverage will start at 7:15 and kickoff is at 7:30 there at home at Marshalltown High School at Leonard Cole Field. Well, 4-0 our final scores. The Marshalltown Bobcats take down the Newton Cardinals. For our KFJB TV crew, Keith Stewart, Joe Cornwell on camera, David Bragg, our on-site producer. I'm Brandon Lewis. You've been watching Marshalltown Bobcat Athletics match day coverage as the Bobcats begin the season with a 4-0 victory over the Newton Cardinals right here on your home for the Cats, KFJB TV.
All right, peace out, Angel. See you tomorrow.